1 Timothy chapter 2. God desires all men to be saved. 1 Timothy chapter 2 continues Paul's letter to Timothy, focusing on instructions regarding the conduct of men and women within the church. Paul also says that it is God's desire for all men to be saved. Paul addresses various aspects of prayer, the role of women, and the qualifications for leaders in the church. Exegesis by sections and verses. Verses 1 to 4. Prayer for all people. Paul urges Timothy and believers to pray for all people, including kings and those in authority, so that they may lead peaceful lives. He emphasizes that God desires all people to be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth. Verses 5 to 7. The mediator and Paul's ministry. Paul says that there is one God and mediator between God and man, which is Jesus Christ. He states that he has been appointed as a teacher and apostle to the Gentiles in faith and truth. Verses 8 to 10. Conduct of men and women in the church. Paul instructs that men should pray without anger or quarreling, lifting up holy hands. He addresses women, emphasizing modesty and good works, rather than flashy attire, with a focus on godliness. Verses 11 to 12. Women's submission and teaching. Paul teaches that women should learn quietly and submissively, prohibiting them from teaching or having authority over men. He cites the created order as a basis for this instruction. Verses 13 to 15. Roles and responsibilities. Paul points to the order of creation, with Adam being formed first, to explain why he gives these instructions. He says that Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived, fell into transgression. He also mentions that women will be saved through childbearing. Overall summary. In 1 Timothy chapter 2, Paul instructs Timothy and believers about proper conduct of men and women within the church. Paul also says that it is God's desire for all men to be saved. He emphasizes the importance of prayer for all people, including those in authority. He highlights the role of Jesus Christ as the mediator between God and man. Paul addresses the conduct of men and women regarding worship, emphasizing modesty, good works, and submission. He explains his instructions based on the created order of man and woman, and concludes with a reference to women's in childbearing.